All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here again. Had a little bit of a mishap, reason like if y'all got like an alert to the previous stream, had to delete that and start over. But anyways, welcome in for the Misadventures of Tamagotchi Lemonhead. Obviously, that's not the actual name of the game here. It's obviously called Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. But there's a reason why I jokingly call it, Tamagotchi Lemonhead, considering that obviously Pac-Man kind of looks like a lemon head. But aside from that, like the candy. But basically, the concept behind this game, for those who might, be wondering why am I just playing like a Pac-Man, game or whatever. This is vastly different from like the typical, maze muncher, as I call them, Pac-Man games, and that this actually kind of is more along the lines of like a point and click adventure in a way, somewhat. It's really hard to kind of explain how this game is. This is definitely like a more bizarre Pac-Man style game, but it's also like one of my childhood favorites. It's kind of like what I wanted to, play tonight to kind of bring in my birthday, which is gonna be like at midnight. So I'm definitely probably gonna still be streaming this like when midnight comes around, because my birthday's April 10th, and of course we're gonna like have like a day of streaming tomorrow. Me and my friends gonna be doing some multiplayer stuff. Don't know if we're gonna be playing Puppet Master or Phasmophobia, what we're gonna be playing, but we're gonna figure that out. But yeah, I've been wanting to play this for a while, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a full. I did say full game. I don't know if it's actually I'm gonna be doing a full game of this tonight, the full playthrough, or if I'm gonna be split up into 2 playthroughs or two streams. But I'm gonna try to see if I can actually finish it in one go, because technically this is kind of a short game, but there's like so much that can happen in between, in regards like all the random little scenarios you can get Pac-Man in. The reason I said Tamagotchi Lemonhead is because he's kind of like a bit of a pet in this game, if it makes any sense. Basically, Pac-Man and this, you're controlling him. He's basically wandering around on his own. You make him look in different directions, tell him like kind of like which way to go. I appreciate you, Sammy. Be it if you get me a gift, or you just like kind of like send some funds my way, whatever the case, I'll be appreciative of it. And if you guys just stop in for the stream tomorrow, I'll be thankful. But I'm just glad to have you here right now as well. So yeah, the concept of it, Pac-Man has like a whole bunch of different moods you can go through in this game, depending on like stuff that happens. He basically, you can feed him in a way. You can find, basically there's a way you can kind of like, have him eat food and all that. Not like just randomly give it to him, but It's something you guys have to kind of like see for yourself. If you never actually played this before, it's a really weird game, but it's also very hilarious. One of my childhood favorites. It didn't really get like I think like a lot of rave reviews back when it came out. A lot of people don't really like the game. I've beaten it before, but hopefully you guys enjoy what we're gonna be getting into here. I will say I'm gonna probably be a bit of an ass to Pac-Man, but that's kind of like just for the comical concepts. And plus, let's be real here. There's a few scenarios in this that he actually can get into on his own. If you don't actually check him, he can kind of get up submissions on his own accord. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road. I'm really excited for this. All right, let me see here. Today. All right, but the thing about it is, like I said, this is kind of like more of an adventure thing. Like I said, it's not like Pac-Man World or whatever. You guys will see. It's really hard to explain, but you'll see. I don't know if I actually want. All right, yeah. Hi, I'm Pac-Man. We'll just kind of like do this. I don't know if because things it kind of puts you through like a little tutorial thing. Today I'll introduce you to my world. My world can be tricky sometimes, which he kind of causes a lot of stuff by himself, might add. So I'll need your help finding things, getting out of trouble, and solving weird mysteries. Before we start our adventure, let's practice working together. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do the practice. I know how it plays. So the first episode of this. All right, we're out of milk and Pat Baby is still hungry. Can you go get some more milk, please? No problem. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. All right, so let's see. All right, so yeah, going in here. Oh, yeah, I know that's the way I wanted you to go. Okay. Like not even 5 minutes, I already got scolded by his ass. But here's the best part of this. And, you kind of like, feel like shit for it afterwards, but it's like... Okay, things like I gotta try to perk him up, but...
Look.
But like I said, there's a reason why I say he's like a little pet. I'm trying to remember what happens. Oh yeah, hold on. I think if it's gonna go the way I think it is. Oh, yeah. I think this way you can stop him from hitting the door or whatever, but... Yeah, the thing about it is the way this game is designed is... No, let me get it for you because you're gonna like alert the dog. The way this game's designed is that you got infinite retries, and if you do like screw up or something or just troll him, it pretty much picks you right back up like in the area where you were. So it's very forgiving. I think there's like a Miss Pac-Man piece in here. And also the music changes depending on his moods. Like he's very upbeat right now. I mean, he's like basically a walking emoticon. Okay, yeah, that was a Miss Pac-Man piece right there. Or actually, I can't remember if that's for Miss Pac-Man, or I think Miss Pac-Man may be playable, but we gotta get the original Pac-Man, because you can play, like, the original games in this at an arcade. Yeah, he gets, like, really excited. He does it every time you find, like, some kind of, like, key item. Or you talking about, like, his little, yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. He brought... See, I didn't have to do shit that time. I just knocked it down once, and he's the one that broke it.
Look.
Yeah, problem is that like, there's some ways where he'll kind of like, start like doing this and you have to... There. Oh. I forgot. Oh, shit. I never had that one happen before. I never gave him a damn heart attack with the spider. Oh, shit. That was a new one. All those times I played this game, I never actually made him do... I did not... I've never done that one before. I guess, because, I don't know, like, normally he'll either, like, he'll like, get creeped out by the spider. I'm trying to get you an apple, but okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. It's random ass trunks. I mean, at least it fixed the... I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna find ways to, like, perk him back up anyway. I mean, I know it definitely kind of seems like rude what I'm doing to him, but, you know, that's the whole thing is, like, very just cartoonish. It's, like, supposed to be like a... Oh. Nope. Okay, I was trying to stop him before he ran to the door. Okay, I think, like, we can do this. Like, I'm not gonna mess with the door this time. It's gonna... Or you just bump his head anyway. I was trying to stop him. No.
Look.
We're gonna pick him back up though. I was thinking I kind of like try to like balance things out. Like I'll pick at him, but also there we go. From right there we go. Again, it's just the fact this game is so random. But I'm also just trying to see because I got like one scenario right there I never had happen before, so I'm trying to see like what else I can get into with him. I mean, he's got moves though.
Look. Look.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna hit him right there. I'm just... Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Because I think... There. Alright. Alright, get the ones. We'll get it. Turn around, dingus. Alright. Okay, alright, that's the first ID card we're gonna need for, like, the last mission. Okay. Yeah, these are basically very important, where I'm not really gonna explain anything, but you do need to, like, try to find them along the way. I mean, at least I'm kind of remembering where, like, some of the stuff is. Like, you know, right out of the gate. Of course, that was, like, not really that hard to find. That's where you, like, you know, play, like, turn around. That's where you can, like, you know, play, like, the arcade games. I'm curious, like, if there's which one is available currently. I think Pac-Man's available, and it's Miss Pac-Man it isn't. That one. No, Miss Pac-Man is available. Oh, you need more cartridges. All right, never mind. Man, no way. So concerned about, like, you know, trying to play with his wife right here. She's right at home. That was terrible, but...
Look.
Okay, he's not in the mood. I'm trying to get him a hot dog. The fact it takes get a hot dog first. Wait, hold on. From right. Nope. I mean, I could let the cat steal it, but then, like, you know, let's there's a bit. Hold on, you forgot ketchup.
Look. Look.
This might have been a little bit rude of me, but. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. So there's like a whole. Yeah, it is. Like I said, you know, it kind of like you kind of feel like a jerk at times for like picking at him. But like I said, trust me, there are some moments in this game where like, you know, you actually have like, you know, keep him in check because, you know, he will become like a little menace if you don't watch it. Like wait till we get to the city. See, if I can actually hit the cat and it'll beat the shit out of him, but wait, if I'm right, do I get the right mood here? Oh yeah. Hang on. Cause the one that, you know, hang on, here it is. Okay, now, God damn it, now you're being a little shithead, though. I mean, hang on. I forgot, like, you'll scold the dog. I just feel very proud of yourself right now, which I'm telling. I don't want to make him mad, but. Hang on. I'm trying to. Hey, where's it at? There it is. All right. I'm right. Hopefully I can. Hold up. Oh shit. I'm hoping I didn't do it too early. Oh boy. I might have. All right. Hopefully they leave. Okay. Good. Oh yeah. This whole. I forgot all about this mood, or this thing. Like, there's some ways, like, he'll just become a menace, like, he'll just, like, be completely oblivious to stuff. I don't know how it works. Like, pretty much, like, just some moods, like, you know, he'll just ignore everything. Like, I figure we can go ahead and, like, you know, just do the objective. Because things, you can go ahead and do the objectives. Because things, all this just for us to get a freaking bottle of milk. Like, we could just went over there, got it, you know, went right back, but. But my favorite area in the game is, like, you know, is the one you go to, like, in missions 3 and 4. Because I love the city spot. But also, that's like, you know, the area where he ends up being like, you know, a pain in the ass more than anything. He'll be all right. All right. I mean, I guess we can probably like go ahead and go in. Hang on.
Look.
All right, let's go on in. All right, I just want to go ahead and, like, you know, go do the first mission right there. I'm just not trying to get, like, in a little mischief here and there. But the way they kind of describe it is that Pac Baby actually has, like, you know, a massive appetite, so the ghost won't even mess with it. Or I don't know if it's Pac Baby is a female or a male. But yeah, like, the ghost won't even actually mess with Pac Baby because they're actually scared of her, apparently. Or it. Yeah, I mean, I definitely should be able to kind of, like, breeze through most of this. You've been beaten by Pac-Man, now you must suffer the consequences. Because I'm kind of like, you know, do it at my own pace. This part used to actually scare me as a kid. Honestly. For some reason, I think it was the music. All right, so now round 2, or episode 2. But basically, this whole game is just running errands, at least for the first 2 missions. Today is Lucy's birthday. She loves fresh mountain flowers. Please take the ropeway and pick some flowers for her. All right. Like, it seems like, you know, he was just, like, just so non-enthusiastic about things or whatever. I think we can go ahead and just hit the ropeway from over here. I'm gonna leave him alone for the moment. Just go on. Get going.
Look.
He was gonna be stuck in a loop right there if I didn't do something about that. Like, if I didn't, like, you know, do that, like, he was just gonna be stuck there. So. Okay, so. I'm just trying to remember how a lot of this works. Because, again, it's been a while since I played this. Other way. Okay, so yeah, I remember, like, what the hole's for. Okay, yeah. So we can't do anything right here just yet. We gotta go around this way. I mean, I can't let you get flattened. I mean, that's my job to make it happen. What was over this way again? I think these are the... Right, there was the sleepy ones and then this one. There's one that makes him sleep and then... Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember what happens if I do this. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that. I forgot that he does that. Like, you know, if he's got, like, the sourpuss face. Like, I completely forgot, like, he does, like, those random-ass, like, little, like, you know, well, not really a swan dive, but... Because normally he'll just, like, wash it... Oh. He's just, like... He's about to trip over it. I mean, I warned you about it twice. Okay, Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I actually... I had already, like, I had the slingshot, like, you know, readied. Damn. I accidentally, like, turned the sound off. I had the slingshot readied right there or whatever, and I forgot when he left out the guy thing was automatically gonna fire it. So yeah, that could have went a whole lot better. We're gonna have to, like, redo this. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, you know, we got to do the whole thing over now. But this time we're actually gonna get on the train cart. So one thing, like, when I was a kid, when I played this, or whatever, I always, like, you know, did like that, and it was actually a trick. Because if you do it like that way or whatever, he, like, you know, he'll shoot, he'll jump right over it. So you gotta go down here and then. That's how I remember. I think, like, you know, he jumps over if you go from right there. I'm gonna leave him alone this time. This isn't exactly one of my favorite parts or whatever. You know, this is a little tedious, but... But I think we need to do this to get, like, another important, something important. Alright. Yeah, I think if I went too fast right there, I would have, like, smacked the rock. Okay, we gotta, like, I think we should be good, like, speed things up. Oh! Yeah, I think that was, like, Inky and Clyde, if I'm correct, right there. Like, yeah, no, Clyde is the, orange one. That might have been Inky and Blinky. I think we got it right here. Not quite. That's Pinky, Blinky, Inky. That's Clyde. Pinky. It's Inky, Blinky, Pinky. Now, Blinky might be the blue one. Inky might be... I don't know. There's some that might always get mixed up. I know Clyde's the orange one. I probably shouldn't have... Oh, crap! Woo! Good thing I kind of thought on my feet right there. Alright, get rid of Clyde. And there's actually, like, a tougher version, a tougher one of these you can do, like, you know, in another area. We got, like... Got it. Alright. I used to struggle a lot with that when I was a kid when I played this. You know, back then. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think he makes himself dizzy here. Oh, yeah. I still don't know exactly what the actual mood is here. Like, what this actually symbolizes. Oh, yeah. Hold up, yeah. It's just like, it's where, like, the most random stuff will happen. I think we gotta, like... Okay, yeah, I think I broke him. Crap. I think this actually might be a game over. I just, like, where, like, I mean, I don't know if he's, like, throwing a tantrum or what the hell happened here. I forgot, like, exactly what this is, but you can't get out of it, if I'm right. Is it a game over? He basically then, like, throws a tantrum or has, like, whatever it is, and they just give up. Because, like, I don't know. I can't not remember for the life of me what that actually is that happens right there. Or, like, not remember. I mean... I've always been confused by it. Let's see. And he just suddenly... Listen, you just, for the most part, you just can't with him in this game. Like, you're trying to, like, figure out exactly, I don't know. And I think this actually should still room up. There it goes. I know we need, like, hold on. Is this, wait, hold on. I think this is, yeah, the pizza. Oh, no. Another Miss Pac-Man cartridge. All right. So that's 2 Miss Pac-Man cartridges. All right, let's go ahead and, like, see what they got. All right. Moron, if you turn around. Crap, Pac-Man, I'm right. There. And you didn't see the one I put behind you. All right, get that one. Okay, yeah, that's 2 ID cards. I think I know where the last one is now. All right, so that won't be a problem. All right, it's 2 ID cards. Yeah, I forgot that we get one here. So if I'm correct, the last one will be... Yeah, okay. Now I remember where the last one is. Or it should be there, if I remember correctly. I don't know, we might be able to finish this up now. We're making a good pace. While still, like, getting into some mischief here and there. Because there's just so much you can do in the game. Like, so much different, like, chaos you can cause depending on his mood and everything. There's, like, supposed to be a way you can 100% it if you, like, do every single solitary action and everything there is to do. But there's, like, so much. Oh, yeah, the random ass, box pizza. It's probably molded. You probably just swallow, like, entire, like, massive amount of, like, mold. Okay. If I'm right, I don't have to do anything here. I mean, except for one thing, but... Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean... I think it's just because I think maybe they just didn't really... I mean, I think it's because it didn't really sell well or something. I can't remember. But I mean, it's just hilarious though. I mean, I wish that it would be cool if they actually did do like some kind of remaster. But I know that's never gonna happen because, like I said, I think like the game didn't really sell the best. It didn't really catch on as much. I mean, I've always enjoyed it. I think if I remember correctly, the only difference between like the Super Nintendo and Genesis ones, I mean, aside from probably like maybe the sound is like, the music and everything and sound effects, is that the Genesis version actually has like it has like I think like a game that wasn't available anywhere else. This one, you unlock the stuff for Pac-Man, for Miss Pac-Man, the cartridges for that. But with the Genesis version, you get like Pac-Man Jr. I think that was like, I don't know if it's like the only time it's available, but I know it was like it's the first time it was available. I believe like, it was actually exclusive to the Genesis at the time. I will say one thing I've always liked about this version. I mean, like I know like Pac-Man, like one of the iconic little looks for him in like a lot of media is like the red boots. But I just love like him wearing like the Chucks in this one or the sneakers. I mean, I know that like there are like some other things where he is wearing like he's wearing sneakers, but oh, I gotta get this out of the way. Right, let me get this out of the way first, dude. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. All right, now do this thing right here. I might be flying too low. Oh, crap. Yeah, I was flying too low. This one, I think, to me, is like always felt like a little bit more difficult than the minecart. Because you're working like, with multiple, like, it's not just like, sideways, you're working like, up and down here. I think I should be just, yep, perfect. So we'll just miss that. Yeah. I was like, I always thought that was inky because, for some reason you think like, pins have like, blue ink. Ah, crap. Yeah. I figured I was gonna probably stumble with this one a little bit. The problem is you have to start the whole thing over, but I figured I was gonna have some problems with this one because, again, I'm really good with the minecart, but I've always like had a few like issues with this one here and there. Though like with the minecart, like I said, I just missed it. I used to like be terrible at the minecart. I should just make it over this. But obviously Pinky, that's Pinky. Clyde's the orange one, so it's between Blinky and Inky. So I think Blinky, is supposed to be the red one. And I keep saying Inky is supposed to be like, the blue one. There we go. Ah, shit. I think we're good. For the moment. Alright, get rid of Clyde. Just had to readjust right there. And there's just so much more going on here compared to the minecart. It's like it feels like the ghosts come at you like a little bit, quicker, while you're also like trying to like just. All right. Oh god dang it! Inky got me right there at the last bit. Oh, I don't like him. I was almost there. All right, one more time. Hopefully we can actually do it this time. I think I smacked the schmuck or whatever, but you hit me right there. Nope, not today, Clyde. Call this payback, Inky. And, I'm probably getting the names mixed up, and that's actually Blinky. Okay. Then there's one coming at me right here. Yep. Not today, Clyde. Just the things you gotta watch if you're like too low or too high, or you'll hit the freaking tree. Not this time. All right, yeah, we're good. See, like he got me right there at the last little bit. Okay, now that we're done with that part. There's always been that sense of satisfaction, you know, at least for me, like, you know, when you do finish those parts. Wait a minute. Okay, I was worried. I actually caused her kind of like tensed up. Because I know one of these things, if you grab it or whatever, it actually sends them back down below.
Look. Look. Look.
So at the very least, we're going to go ahead and like and do what we need to do over here. I might just goof thing. I thought he was about to walk on the edge because he actually will do a car like a road. Like, he'll do a Looney Tunes thing where he'll like walk off onto the into the he'll walk off the basically the cliff or whatever, and not like realize until he looks down. He actually will have like a cartoon fall moment. Okay, I'm trying to like
Look.
I don't know. We do it right here. I can't remember.
Look.
I think he's gonna like just look right on down. Okay, let's see if I can.
Look.
Trying to like get him out of his. All right. Trying to remember if there's like a way to get him out of this. Oh wait, that's right. I think I know how we gotta do this. Yeah. That's the only way to actually get him out of that, like, his slump like that. Because I'm trying to get him over there to get to, because we're at the flowers. I think maybe he can do it, like, when he's in this mood. Hold on. I'm gonna get him his dang balloon. Oh, that's right. We can't get. I thought I could, like, actually. Right here it is. But obviously it's a lot more like convoluted, like trying to get like the MacGuffin here, because like the previous one you just like went a few screens over and got the milk. This one he had like use a hang glider just to go get some flowers for his son's friend's birthday. So you do realize you could just like probably like hopefully get him at a store, but I think I just pulled the wrong one. Yep. Alright, so we can go ahead and head back to the house now. So I just want to go and get onto the city, because that's where, like, some of the best moments in the game happen. But again, it's also where I kind of gotta, like, definitely try, keep him in check at a few points. No. Yeah, I mean, they went up and above and beyond with, like, all the expressions and everything. That's when I kind of like, I say it's like I'd call him, like, Lemonhead Tamagotchi, because pretty much it's just the amount, like, just, like I say, he kind of, like, makes you think of, like, a virtual pet in a way. I was trying to, like, okay, well, dog already came out.
Look.
All right, happy birthday, Lucy. I don't know what he's so upset about. I guess I didn't thank him. But yeah, it's just like they wait. Well, but you haven't, and the thing is, all of his expressions haven't been shown yet. There's like, some other ones, like, as far as like his little moods he'll walk around with. God forbid y'all see the smug one. There's one where his ass will get like, hang on. Hopefully we'll see it. I can't remember like the exact ways we can trigger it, but. But yeah, there is like one way that he will get absolutely just insanely smug in the most hilarious fashion. I'm going to skip this. All right, Junior, what happened? The stupid ghost stole my guitar and took off into the city. Don't worry, son. I'll get it back for you. Don't forget your train ticket, dear. Does Fat Lady know just Miss Pac-Man just has all this stuff on hand? All right, quickest way to the bus station. I think it's still probably like 2 screens over, but. Let me see, because right here it's 3 screens. All right, yes, because we gotta go through this in the park. But we go this way or whatever. It's basically just from Pac-Man's house. It's just like the farm. Yeah, the farm, and then the area where we can get on the train. I'm mainly leaving him alone for the moment. But like I said, I'm gonna have to keep him in check at a few points, like when we get to the city. All right. Things are about to get pretty interesting. Don't do it. Oh shit, I can't stop him. Now behave yourself next time. That was on you, dumbass.
Look.
I mean, I like he's giving me a thumbs up, and I'm the one that tried to jump him with it. And then there's the way he'll actually, like, smack the thing's head off on his own.
Look. 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 Look.
I think there it is. I mean, I already know what it's gonna do. Oh my god, yeah, there's the smug one. Yeah, this is the face I was talking. Yeah, this one right here. Don't fuck it. No. Okay, that's enough of that. I told you I gotta keep his ass in check if I don't watch it. Maybe if I let him get out of control. Well, your ass started it. And not the damn hot dog out of Chef Boyardee's hand. Okay, now he's in his friggin' little braid persona. Eating the friggin', graffiti, like the paper hot dog. Okay, yeah, he's like in braid mode now. What'd you accomplish? Since you want to go down, since you wanted to open the manhole so badly, let's go down there and explore then. Now behave yourself. Honey, that yellow kid down here staring at us. You have $1, kid. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't remember if it was going to happen right there or not or whatever, because I couldn't remember if it was like mood specific. I'm trying to get him to go in this one, like, like, he's just like scared of a sewage pipe. He thinks like Pennywise is gonna come out of there or something. Yeah, I figured it could happen twice. I remember this part now. Yeah. I thought he was supposed to go out. Okay, normally he comes out like at them like right away. I think he might need to either be like, be sad or mad. If he was mad, he would have came out right out after them. Jumping on the guy's back. All right. There's one version of this, I think, where he makes an ass out of himself. Like, if you got him in the right mood, he'll, like, try to climb the ladder really fast, and he'll trip. And he'll fall off of it. Yeah, but we're now in the ghost factory. Oh, you moron! Okay. Crap, I couldn't get the third one. Yeah, just be petty as hell towards these guys. 415, okay. Okay, because I know, like, the next area, I know what the next spot right here is going to be. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, it's definitely taffy they're making. Okay, that's right. I think, like, sometimes you actually have to, like, make him jump it. I mean, you want me to spin you around? Oh, crap. I forgot about that, too. Okay, so yeah, I can't remember if we're going out the right way or whatever. At least I can get another power pellet. Keep going. Alright, so, I always used to think there was, like, a way to interact with this right here, but you know you can't. Although, oh wait, no, he does, but I can't remember if anything actually happens. Okay, it's gonna be 415 if I was correct. Okay, yeah, that's... I still don't know what the hell that face is either. I've never been able to figure that one out. You can let the thing steal your dollar.
Look.
Yeah, it is. But I don't lost track how many times his ass done cussed me out in this game. But I've always loved the soundtrack for this game, though, for sure. Again, he celebrates over everything. He's freaking doing a dang freaking tribute to the soda. I mean, at least you don't litter, though. There's only two of them. I don't think they're going to give me anything. That's Clyde and Inky. Oh, no, you don't. Come back here. And then they just like... Got him. All right, I didn't get anything from them, but... You've already had one. Go on. Go on. Let's see if he's over here this time. Yep. I forgot, like, he actually will break the fourth wall, too, at times. I mean, he's basically doing that the whole time. The fact he actually will, like, smack the, You better get your ass whooped. What'd you do without me? All right, hon. Okay, all right, Clyde's got the guitar. Let's go and take him out first. We don't have to worry about the other ones, but... Now, before we actually head home, I do it in East, and I have something do need to go check, though. We're gonna let him do this because it's gonna be a shortcut. Cause I know, like, I think if he's mad enough, like, it'll, like, you know, like, just, like, smack the thing's head off. I'm trying to, like, you know... Oh. Or it's kind of like trying to get him to sit on the bench when he's like this. Wait, or he's mad now. Hold on a second. I know where this is gonna go. Pay attention already. Don't steal that damn balloon. I mean, technically, I kind of made him mad to the point where he stole the first one, but... Or like to go and steal another one, but... Here it goes. Oh, yeah, this one. Like, we just go straight Cloud Cuckoo Lander. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Thank you, man. I can't remember if there's like anything in here we can do. I mean, I do need to get up on the roof, and I know the best way to do that. He's gonna weird ass face again. I think, hold up. All right. I like how he's lecturing me when he just tried to steal a balloon from him just a minute ago. Now, if you actually don't hit the birds, you can end up like going all the way back. If you don't hit the birds right there, so he gets popped, he'll float all the way back up to where we got the wildflower. In part 2. We missed like the jump over, like, well, I was trying to get right there, but I can get back over there like this. I need to check these trash cans, because I think that might be the last Miss Pac-Man piece in one of these, but I also just want to check something else. So we don't fall off the edge. Might be this one. I'm just gonna keep making him check them. There it is. All right, so we got like, I mean, not like I'm gonna play it, but just want to show you guys where the Miss Pac-Man pieces are. Alright. If I'm right, I think... Watch this. Hold up. I thought he was gonna flip over it. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to help him here. Woo! Alright, I think right here is where he's gonna... Maybe? No. I gotta help him again. Sometimes he'll, like, straight do a flip over it. If he's, like, you know, goes brave mode. Crap. Oh, you're jumping that. There's no way we can get down. We are going to come back up here in the next chapter, though, or next mission. Just gotta line us up perfectly. Whoa! Whew. I thought he was about to fall for sure right there, which wouldn't have penalized me. That's what started back up where I was, but... And this game is, like, very forgiving when it comes to, like, you know... Okay, we're basically good to go to, head back now. Like I said, this is the reason why I said, like, the city is, like, my favorite spot in the game, because it's, like, where some of the funniest stuff happens. Keep going. But again, like, you know, like I said, you don't keep him in check here or whatever, he'll, like, you know, cause, like, a lot of mischief. Especially the whole stealing balloons thing. Honestly, I'm kind of like getting this like a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. But at the very least, because obviously, you know, I kind of like, you know, just went in and just did like a few little random things here and there. But if you guys ever want to go try this game by yourself, you know, for yourselves, you know, you can of course like go and just see what all like happens depending on his mood. And again, like I said, you can hit the cat, like, you know, and the cat, like, you know, will jump him, but. Just one more little bit of mischief right here. Just for the road. Or before we finish this mission up. The thing is, like, he can fall off a skyscraper where you can pick him back up and a rake knocks his ass out for the count. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. You can also, like, you know, the cow could actually, like, tail whip him. All right, let's go ahead and go take the guitar in. Then we got one more mission to do. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I remember what the last ID card is. Where I just have to head back up to the rooftops. Now, since we did, like, a lot of stuff, whatever, the next one I'm probably going to go and just do the mission. I just still had to hit the gym tonight and everything. I mean, I had pizza earlier, you know, for dinner. Kind of like a little pre-birthday, you know, little meal and everything. So I'm definitely gonna, like, you know, be hitting the gym after this. Like, I didn't, like, eat the whole pizza, of course. I might say send that for lunch tomorrow, or maybe, like, I'll eat a little more of it after I, you know, get out of the gym. Oh, you're awesome, Dad. Thanks. Let's rock. Because really with the next mission, we're going right back to the city. But yeah, we're heading back to the city, so it's basically like a lot of stuff we've already seen. Like, she's just basically done with him now. But he's like, I'll do it myself. All right. All right, let's wrap this up, Rogues. And it's the most ass backwards plot right here, though. Oh yeah, it was I got like a Domino's Parmesan stuffed crust. Special news bulletin: ghosts are terrorizing the city. Eyewitnesses reports say they are stealing ABC gum. That's already been chewed gum from children. Citizens of Pac City beware. The ghosts were last seen heading for the abandoned factory. Pac-Man, I'm tired of your meddling. Soon my gum monster will rise. And you'll get munched this time. Ha ha ha. The ghost witch. I've got to stop her. You know, he's just ready to go right here. But the weird thing about it is, like, you can go, he's basically good to go, but he just starts getting distracted by everything, so he's ready to fight. But I leave him on his own device, he's just gonna quickly forget about it. Yeah, but thankfully when I got the pizza, it was like one of my favorite two, you know, people at this Domino's, which is the only one here in this town that, actually, it's one of my favorite two people that, like, you know, up there that makes the pizzas. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you ain't wrong. I think, like, you know, there's, like, multiple medias where he has a house shaped after him. But then again, like, literally the whole city is named Pac City. But I mean, I guess, like, this takes place in Pac-Land. I mean, his entire family is, like, shaped as... I mean, 'cause it makes you obvious because, like, it's kind of like the whole thing with, like, you know, him and his family are the only ones around that look like that, but they got a whole city named after them. A house that looks like his. Even the dog is, like, you know, is spear-shaped. Shit. Let me have his hot dog, too. I'm sorry, but it sounded like a crunchy-ass hot dog, though. But yeah, like I was saying, like, when I got the pizza, thankfully, like, the ones that made it, like, you know, the girl that made it or whatever was, like, you know, it's one of the main two up there that I actually really like when they make the pizza because they really know what they're doing with it. Because that's the thing, like, you go to different restaurants, I guess, be it, like, maybe, like, kind of, like, more, you know, be it if it's a franchise, or if it's, like, you know, a proper restaurant chain, or just, like a little, you know, like, I guess, like, a shop that's, like, unique or whatever, like a little family-owned business or something. You're gonna probably have, like, I feel like, honestly, family-owned business are probably gonna have, like, you know, more consistency, you know, with their pies. But, you know, when you have, like, you know, restaurant chains like Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's or whatever, it probably, like, it depends on the, you know, the person making the pizza. But the one that made it tonight is, like, one of my favorite, you know, two that does it. Because, she really knows what she's doing when she makes a pizza. Oh, that's right. There's a, thing right here that takes me up. Because obviously, you know, if you got, like I said, if you got, like, a little, you know, family-owned restaurant, they're going to know the recipe. They're going to know how to make the pizza. It's probably going to be more consistent. But usually my experience, you know, with, like, actual chains, I forgot they jumped me right here, is that they're going to, like, you know, it all depends on, like, you know, who's making it. I mean, I've had, like, some pretty, you know, rough pizzas made at this Domino's. This should be... Got it. Yeah. The overall, the Domino's in question, you know, it's awesome. I mean, it's like... So yeah. Okay, yeah, I hear you. Okay, so let's see. Get across. Barely got him. Yeah, like I said, their Parmesan stuffed crust, whatever. I've definitely kind of like just started and been enjoying that, but I think their pan definitely is like one of my favorites as well, for sure. I believe we gotta get back in the sewers before, like, we can get back inside the. We gotta get back in the sewers before we can actually get into the ghost factory. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think like pan for me, but hand toss. I mean, I've kind of like it's kind of. I mean, I don't know. I like their New York one's okay-ish, but I don't know. Between me, I think like if I had to say top threes, it'd probably like be maybe like the Parmesan stuffed crust, probably top. First place. Cause I love stuffed crust. Probably like that, and then afterwards probably maybe pan, and then maybe hand tossed. But I kind of like alternate between them, like the second and third.
What?
Trying to get him like to do the proper fix on it.
What?
Yeah, he's not want to do anything about this. Okay, never mind. I had to like keep shooting it. I might have to get him in a certain mood. Yeah, we gotta do something about his mood. He's not gonna like do it with this mood. I could just throw him a power pellet. Alright. See if I'll let him get a balloon. I ain't gonna mess with your balloon this time. Let's turn around. Alright, hang on. I figured he was gonna like let go of the balloon. It was gonna. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. Alright, I think we'll give him an apple. He's good. That's where he's gonna let go of it or whatever, and it's gonna like make him upset him. Well, guess he forgot all about it. Okay, I like it when he went to like five or six different emotions right there, in 3 seconds, more or less. Okay, at least he should be like where we can fix this thing now. Okay, now I gotta get him. I gotta make him mad. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I was trying to get him to the point of doing. There we go. Yeah, honestly, I've only ever been, might be surprised you guys, I've only been to 7-Eleven once in my entire life. Well, technically twice. It was when I went up to like a trip to North Carolina last year. I mean, part of it was like, you know, people I was like, you know, I was out there visiting. I was like, you know, I told them I wanted to go to 7-Eleven to see if I can find like one of 7-Eleven, you know, pop figures. Or like the slushy pop figures. Or Slurpee, I mean. But they didn't have any there, so I just wore one online. So I do have a Slurpee pop figure. But I've only been there actually twice my entire life. And there goes a can. But yeah. Yeah, I know there's a way you can like make him climb, like he'll climb up and he'll just make an ass at himself. He'll climb really fast and like and slip. I forgot about that one too.
Look.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually seen him like straight throw the damn pan though. I think that might be a new one too. Normally, like, you know, he takes the pan, just slaps it, breaks the other ones. Where see now, because now I can't actually do the thing because he threw the pan away.
Look.
What the hell's that gonna accomplish? Dumbass. No, I'm not gonna do a dang thing. I could like save him or whatever, but no. I think he'll lecture a damn claw. Now behave yourself. Okay, whatever. It was 4:15, right? Hopefully, it's still, you know. I should take a picture with my phone. I'm pretty sure it was 4:15. This moron's in like, you know, I can't even go back because of him. I think the problem is I can't go back. I don't think I can go back the other way now because, like, you know, he went to. I don't know. He done screwed everything up. So we got like the ID cards. That's what we found we pretty much found everything. It's not a 100% run because, like, to get 100%, you pretty much have to go through and do every single action. I think he should jump it on his own. Yeah. And we're basically like in the last little bits of this, Rogues. See, this is right. It might have been 315. It was something 15. I might have botched it. I think if I got it wrong, the ghost will attack, but I don't know. Oh, I got it right. Cool. I can't remember if it was 315 or I just remembered that. Okay, I'm just gonna like see if anyone actually notices it. I'm trying. I think it's actually. Yeah, I mean, obviously if you guys look right there at the name, it definitely looks like it says something else. That's one thing that's always been hilarious about like this fight or whatever. They definitely could use a better font for the name of the stage or what you're fighting. I know I'm not the only one who sees that. Yeah, things I just got. You guys gotta keep at it wherever he'll once it. My problem is, like, I can't remember like how you actually got dodge or anything where. Okay, if he can get like both of them out there, I can probably finish this thing. I'm still getting it. There we go, got it. The thing is, it's kind of like a little morbid right there, but it's actually a way. I mean, I know it can grab Pac-Man and actually completely take him right out of his super form. That's basically it, Rogues. We basically just finished the game. So I just went on and tried to like go right, made a beeline forward because it was pretty much just a city level with a few little changes. So yeah, that's the game. But again, there's like so much else you can do in regards like just seeing like what other stuff you can do like in different scenarios and see what funny stuff happens. Now you shoot at my gum monster. You will pay for this, Pac-Man. I'll be back. The ghost witch of Netor ran away with her ghost to plan her next wicked scheme. All right, Pac-Man. Yeah, way to go, Pac, dude. Hey, where's our gum? Y'all don't want it. Yeah, I mean, I've always thought it's a pretty awesome looking game and everything. Again, this is on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. And honestly, the music makes me think a lot of Earthbound in a way, too. Especially, you know, this little tune right here. Like, a lot of the music actually sounds like it came like right from Earthbound. But yeah, that was Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures, Rogues. Again, this is like something I kind of want to play, you know, during my birthday. Because this is like one of my all-time favorite childhood games. I remember like back when I rented this from like, I think, Blockbuster. Absolutely loved it. And it, you know, I never actually, the thing is, I don't recall if I ever actually beat it as a kid. I think one of the few times I actually did manage to complete it, I think was like later down the line, you know, when I streamed it. I think that's when I actually finally completed it and everything. But it's one of those things, like I said, oh, thank you. You know, thank you, James. Because my name's James. But yeah, that's the thing about it, it didn't get like, I think like rave reviews, I don't think. But I've always loved like the unique concept of it because it's basically a point-and-click adventure. And I've always been kind of a sucker for some of those. See you again. Bye bye. So, but it's like it's the sound design. I've always loved, just the way the game looked and everything. Like how many expressions Pac-Man showed. Like just again, it's just crazy. Like how they had so many expressions to him. When like a lot of games back then had the whole thing where it basically was, okay, got like a character who probably has like a very limited number of like facial expressions or whatever, and but he was always like Pac-Man in this is like was always so expressive, like so many moods. The way it was kind of like a puzzle game. Yeah, I mean, I think I messed with Pac-Man. You have clear between 40 and 59%. You're doing great. Now I'll give you a password so you can listen to the sound test. I don't know, like, because I think, like, I might have actually completed this at a certain percentage where you actually get, like, thing where you can do all of, like, different expressions. I might have actually have completed this at 100%. I can't remember if I ever did that before or not. But, yeah, it definitely is kind of like a black sheep. Do that right there so that way it doesn't, like, go, like, to the little demos thing. But, again, it's always had, like, a dear place in my heart regardless, Again, it's not really been, like, it definitely, like, probably, like, didn't hit, like, sales or whatever as much as, like, the Super Mario All-Stars and Yoshi's Islands and Donkey Kong Countries and everything back in the day. But, still, crap, it's still doing it. But again, like, this is a game I've always, like, enjoyed, always loved, and I'm glad I actually streamed this before back when I was on Mixer. But, I think I'm either Mixer or Twitch. And again, like, I wanted to kind of go back through and do it again. I was really happy I did. I didn't know if I was going to finish it tonight, because I was like, I might actually do 2 missions. But then I kind of, like, was really like, okay, I'm actually kind of, like, getting through this quicker than I thought I was, while still doing, like, showing, like, some of the, like, the funny scenarios you can get into. Again, there's a lot of other stuff you can do. And y'all saw I kind of, like, I was right there just kind of cracking up at a few things I didn't actually expect to happen. Like, one of the key things being, I think all the times I played before, I never actually had, like, Pac-Man, like, just straight up, like, just pass out or have a heart attack or whatever right there just from the spider landing on him. Like, that was the first time that ever happened. And it's just one of those things you like the game doesn't necessarily have like a huge amount of replayability. I come back there and revisit every now and then, but the main takeaway from it is just kind of like I feel like any person's playthrough is going to be like different, because you can go through, do all these different scenarios. It all depends on Pac-Man's moods. Chances are you guys might actually play this and like find some things that I didn't even know about. But again, I think I actually no, that's the thing. Because that's the thing. I was saying that I completed 100%. So if I did that, however, I would have actually had to, in the past, have gotten the thing where the spider made him pass out. But I don't know. It's been like so long since I actually played this, to where I got like the other rewards thing for like getting like a higher percentage. But yeah, if you guys try it out, you might have like you're obviously gonna probably have like a completely different playthrough than what I had here. Like in regards to interactions, things that you get into. It's still gonna have like the same end goals where in the first mission you get the the milk, second one it's the flower, third one's the guitar, and then finally in the fourth one you beat the gum monster, who had a very questionable like font for his title. I mean for his name. But yeah, had a blast playing this. It was I know it definitely like a dialogue wasn't as spontaneous or as some other games I play like considering this wasn't a blind playthrough of this. A lot of times, like, some of my best reactions are from games I played, that I'm playing for the first time. But still, there's definitely some genuine stuff there in regards, like, experiencing some of my favorite, little, scenarios. Especially, like, when he kept on when he jumped into the, water. And, obviously, what happened, like, when he stole the balloons and everything. Because, like I said, when you go to the city, you definitely got to keep him under control, because, he definitely, tries to become a menace if you don't watch him. If you let him stick to his own devices, he becomes a little asshole. And so you definitely have to, like, keep him in check. Like, obviously, like, when he tried to swipe the balloon, I immediately, popped it, like, to try to, like, give him a ego check. But, yeah. That being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. It's 12:30 a.m. I still need to go and hit the gym in a little bit, because, again, it's now my birthday. And I've got, like, 2 streams lined up, like, today, with me, Elginox, and Rule 17, whoever else joins on. I don't know if we're going to play Puppet Master, the game, because for those who don't know, there's a game for, Puppet Master is my all-time favorite horror movie series. And they have like a game for it on Steam. We played it a few times here on this channel. And it's actually a free-to-play game. So if you guys are, are fans of the Puppet Master, horror series, again, it's a free-to-play game on Steam. It's an absolute blast. It's so much fun. And they actually, did like some time ago add in the demonic toys from the Demonic Toys franchise. So, of course, I'm still kind of hoping at some point maybe they'll add in like some of the other like, stuff from other, like some things from like other full moon, movies, like maybe Bad Channels or whatever, or also Doll Man, because Doll Man did clash with the Demonic Toys. So it'd be cool if they actually did put like Brick Bardo in. And I appreciate you, Sammy. I definitely appreciate you as well, Jeremy. I appreciate both you guys so much. And anyone else who came in and hung out, during the stream, you guys just lurked. So, anyways, don't know what we will be playing today. Like I said, it may be Puppet Master because they did do like the warehouse. I think it was like Arcadia Toys or whatever it was, the Arcadia Warehouse, whatever it was called from Demonic Toys. They had that in months ago. We still haven't actually tried that map out yet. But the thing is, Puppet Master is a game where it definitely is better. When you have more people. So we may do Puppet Master depending on who's available. May do Phasmo. It may be Repo, even though Amber said that Repo's like a game she doesn't really know if she's like really gonna. I know like her partner Rocket. Rocket Nachos would definitely be in on it, but obviously I've streamed with Rocket Nachos before, so y'all know who he is. But if we do Repo, it could be me, him, and Elginox. Because Elginox now he's back from from his surgery. He hasn't played Repo with us yet. But I want it to be a game like that all of us can play. So it may be Puppet Master, it may be Phasmo. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if Mickey D43 is gonna be available today or not. But either way, whatever it is we're gonna be playing, we should be starting hopefully around 1. And I think since Rocket Nachos probably will be at work today, it'll probably just be me, Amber, Elginox. If someone else joins in with us, we'll be playing something at 1 probably. And then like sometime later in the evening when Rocket Nachos is available, we'll jump in for something else where he can play. But you guys will know, of course, whenever I go live. My Blue Sky, I have had it like deactivated off and on lately. I may do an announcement on Blue Sky if one of my friends doesn't do it for me, because I know Amber did like announce like I was doing a stream tonight. She did that to kind of like help out. If I don't do the announcement on Blue Sky, you guys will at least know what I'll be playing when we go live. But maybe Puppet Master, maybe Phasmo. I don't know yet. We'll see how things go. But either way, the plan is I am gonna be doing like a first for the stream in regards to like a goal I'll be setting. Since it is my first stream as a YouTube partner, so that I will be doing like a little super chat goal thing. But like I said, we'll see how everything goes when I go live. But for now, I'm going to go hit the gym before it gets like too late, because that way I want to make sure I do get a few hours of sleep in before the stream, before we do go live at 1 p.m. because I did one stream earlier. We finished up Arcade Paradise. Just did this one where we did a full playthrough of Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. And so I'm going to go in, crush this gym session and go in and try to get some rest. But anyways, if you guys aren't, following the channel, be sure to do so. Or not subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate you subscribing if you enjoyed the stream. And also, if you did enjoy the stream, be sure to like, comment, and share, so on and so forth. But anyways, calling it here. Much love. Thank you guys once again for coming out and hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, in a little, like, a few hours for whatever. Okay, yeah. Well, whichever one you got, whenever you come in, Sammy, be glad to have you. Until the next one, Rogues. Much love. Thank you guys words are hard coming in and hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys, during my first birthday stream, hopefully. But until then, you guys be safe and catch you later. Thanks for watching.